What's up, everybody? Happy Tipsy Trainer Tuesday. I am apparently drunk already. What is up?
Hey guys!
So,
I just pulled out so much from my hair.
Oh, yeah. Guess what? Today we are streaming not just to our two groups, but also directly to YouTube.
Oh, so
Pardon moi.
Strangers are gonna watch this?
Pardon. Our subscribers. Okay.
Oh, so only subscribers?
No. Well, yes.
Do we have subscribers?
We have 99 subscribers.
Oh,
that's 99 people and one of them is me. So that's 97 people and one's my mom, one's my brother, one's my sister. So
when's all the bots we paid for? Just kidding. Can we pull this closer, please?
Yes, but that's my knee right there.
Come on, sit back. Miguel perches delicately on the edge.
Because otherwise I sink and look at this. It's like,
why you don't just
shoot me.
That?
Our crappy couches.
Right on the edge.
They're great.
They're just old.
They're old.
Bagged. We got them when we moved in together in what? Was it when we moved to this house or?
I think when we moved here.
Yeah, so it's been 6 years that we've had these couches.
So guys, who else is having a drink with us? Katie, can you please tell us what you're having?
I am having a Crystal Light with fiber and collagen. And I'm sad because A, it's the flavor I don't normally use because I ran out of my other one. And B, I don't have a straw tonight.
Straws are bad for the environment.
I have plastic straws.
Damn it.
Or silicone straws.
So what's up, everybody? We do have some cool shit today. I have my 3 stories planned, and we are doing the giveaway for 1 month of in-person workouts and one-on-one nutrition coaching and accountability, like the whole shebang. 1 month for free. Well, we are fucking awesome like that. And that's going to happen right here today in today's live. So please comment, replay if you're watching the replay to make sure that you watch this.
So
and
the giveaway obviously you have to be in.
Yeah. So they had
Vancouver Island, pretty much.
Well,
depends on how far you want to drive.
No, you can be in Mexico, and we're going to bring the gym to you. And they had to comment, be like, yeah, I want in. So Jen's having water. Awesome. Jen, thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good workout. I thought you were working out around this time. So, okay, cheers. What are you having again? Crystal Light?
This one's strawberry lemonade. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, so good. All right. Do you have
Kelly Kapowski coming in hot? Yes. I want to say that's Melody.
Oh, is that the hairdo that you're going for?
Well, no, I'm growing out my bangs, and I've just been telling people that I'm just I'm embracing the
natural.
Well, it's not Amanda.
We can't see your name, so that's why she's trying to guess.
Could be, yeah.
Oh, it's Ashlyn.
Oh, it's Ashlyn.
Ashlyn, give it permission to see your name.
Yeah. So I have a cowlick.
Massive fail.
And normally when I do my hair, I plaster my bangs down, but I'm growing them out. So I've just embraced this Disney princess Kelly Kapowski swoop. It's actually, my hair's wet. That's why it's so low. Normally it's quite low.
Oh, see, now we can see Ashlyn, but over here we can't see Ashlyn. So odd. Heather is having BCAA water. Nice. Hey, good job. And no workout today for Jen. Too much going on. All right. Hey, you made it here though. That's what counts. We have some good stories. I am actually proud of my stories.
You don't know
today.
what my stories are.
No, I don't.
I heard good
you don't know
too.
Mine.
I never know yours. You made me send you mine today. I was like, I'm not going to send mine because he always goes, send me yours. So and I'm like, okay. And then he doesn't tell me his.
So you go first.
Okay. I have a couple that I actually have links, but I just sent them to myself. So but I can send them to you if we want to see it. So, okay. So let's start. We're going to ease in. My first story is it's a fluff piece. It's happy. I already talked about it on Instagram. Are you guys aware of the new band Backsync? It is Nick Carter, AJ McLean, Joey Fatone.
Is that his actual name?
That's how it's spelled. I don't know if that's how you say it. It looks like McLean. Or McLean. Anyway, Joey Fatone and Lance Bass, 2 from NSYNC, 2 from Backstreet Boys. They have combined forces to create Backsync, and they are singing each other's songs. They're doing each other's choreos. It's all over TikTok, and they are doing concerts, or they already did a concert. I don't know if they're going to continue doing concerts, but they
don't you
did
think
a concert.
this whole it's overplayed? Like they're what? They're like 40-year-old Backstreet Boys.
That's like me saying Miguel, Luis Miguel he's old enough. He should stop.
Okay, but is he a Backstreet Boy?
But like that's their name. They like that's BSB. Okay. Like they can't like that's like New Kids on the Block. They're not kids anymore, but they're still called.
Are they coming out with new songs?
New Kids on the Block did not.
No. These.
No, they're redoing all their old stuff. Of course. That's what makes like come on though. Like think about it. Think about all this stuff that's like resurging right now.
Why can't we just be like, man, that was awesome, wasn't it? Yes. No,
think about it. Okay, one of two things. First of all, you got to respect the hustle. These dudes are coming back. Girls my age, women my age, and older, and a little bit younger are losing their shit. We will pay anything to be a part of this. This is like, I grew up obsessed with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC too later on. But first of all was Backstreet Boys. I was like 9 years old.
Oh my God.
They made me feel like I used to feel like I couldn't breathe. I was so in love with Brian from the Backstreet Boys, who's apparently not the best guy anymore. But anyway, and Lance. Whatever. I think
what we should do?
I think
we should do one of our Backstreet Boys sing-alongs that we used to do when we would drive. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I feel
because NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were like
the best.
Right.
Like they are like so when you think boy band, like I guess it kind of depends on your age. Some people might think Beatles or New Kids on the Block, or some people might think like BTS nowadays, but like it's like Backstreet Boys, Natalie and Ashlyn and Michelle are all singing. But yeah, like if you're between the ages of, I'd say like 27.
Ashlyn, stop.
Don't stop. Believe in.
Oh my God, they're singing along to each other.
20, that's what I said. Her, Natalie and Michelle. 27 to like 40. You're into this. Like you're into this.
I guess.
Like I think it's I think it's brilliant, and it's getting them so much attention on TikTok. Yeah. It's like resurging all their stuff because then people like, I mean, I still listen to Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, like they're still on my playlist. Yeah. But people who didn't are like, oh my God, I forgot how much I love them. I'm downloading all the albums again. I'm listening. Like they're just feeding the fire. They're getting paid. They're getting their shit done. Like,
okay, baby. Okay, God damn it. We got it. That's it. Like, calm down. Okay, this was your fluff piece. Great. Awesome. Is it my turn?
In it now.
Oh my God.
But it's great, right? Yeah. Like these are all people in my age category that are
yes, but so I'm wondering if it's too narrow of an age gap, like, you know, where people are really going to be into this.
I feel like it's like 80. Where's our dog?
Wasabi.
It's okay, Wasabi. Somebody's probably walking. It's like 80s babies. If you were born in the 80s, you were into it. And so I feel like
Wasabi, I was not calling you. Go away.
Wasabi's growling at the front door.
No.
Says her name. She's like, oh, you want me to go upstairs? But yeah, I feel like if you were born in the 80s, you were into, so that's a whole decade of people that were born in the 80s that are into it.
All right.
And I feel like who else are they going to appeal to, right? They're not going to appeal to, they're 40-year-old men. They're not going to be appealing to younger audiences.
Right.
So why not target the demographic that got them completely fucking famous in the first place, right?
Sure. I wonder, okay, so look, I always like to, at the end of these pieces that we're sharing with our awesome peeps, is like bring a question to them. Like get their opinion on something, not just fucking talk about the shit.
So my thing is if you are,
who should make a comeback?
Are you excited about this? And would you, if BSB, so wherever you are, but like let's say I don't care where you're from. Let's say the island. If they came to the island or Vancouver, even not including
bullshit.
Ignore COVID.
They go to Vancouver and you won't go see them.
Ignore COVID
because you are like anxious around people.
I'll go to Vancouver for Backsync. But yeah,
crying in the bus,
not including all the COVID shit. Like, just would you be willing to pay and go?
No, zero. Right now, if they were to, like July 1st, I think
wish
you can
Amanda
get
was here. Amanda would be so into this.
That's a rude for the people that are.
Well, here. I mean, like to fight you on it.
Screw Amanda.
I have never seen Amanda. Is a very fiery, passionate woman. I've never seen her more fiery and passionate than when she was talking to me about.
Oh my God.
It was
okay. Question: right now, with everything COVID stuff, if they were announced for July 6th concert, 1,000 people,
I get my COVID shot on
would
July
you go?
6th.
No. Would you go? Yes or no?
Yes. Hell yeah. That would be so exciting. Oh my God, we could do a driven.
You don't have your vaccine though.
We could do a driven. We said not including
No.
COVID.
That's why I said let's include COVID in there because it's very much a
No, I
thing.
wouldn't then. There's nobody that would make me go in that before I'm either vaccinated or things are safe. Like nobody.
Well,
even Celine Dion.
Even if the government said yes, you're allowed.
Well, if they were like, there's no cases of COVID.
There's no cases of COVID right now on the island.
Well, in Vancouver, in a group of people. Like, if it was safe for me to go, yes.
So exciting, but not that exciting to risk your life.
Nah. I would miss my life for any celebrity.
All right. Good job. Let's see what we got.
What we got. I wouldn't say no.
BSB for sure. BSB yes. NSYNC nah. We should do a Zumba Backsync.
Yeah.
Nope. If booze was involved, I wouldn't say no. No, I would not. I am a country girl.
Jen, are you willing to share your age? Were you born in the 80s? I'm not sure. I think you're similar age to me. Jen Vowles?
Yeah, I think so. Mel says, I am pumped. Totally into. I went to 3 NSYNC concerts.
So this is the thing too. Guys. She's saying you won't get it because you're old. Yeah. Miguel's 81.
Wait. I'm a fan.
He loves Backstreet Boys.
I love Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
Yep.
Not above it.
Oh, you're 10 years older than me, Jen?
What?
I'm just like casually like, Jen, I was thinking you were between me and Miguel.
Wow.
Go, girl.
Yeah, you go, girl.
So that's why she's not in the 80s.
Right. Okay.
The one person.
Check this out. Mine. So let me share with you guys.
Ew.
Katie, don't look at my story yet. Ruin it. So, I one of the subjects that really interests me is like what happens out there in the universe. And we're looking for life in Mars, and there's this report in the US that's going to come out with like findings of UFOs and shit that the government hasn't released till just now.
Tell everybody how I feel about aliens and UFOs.
Katie is terrified of aliens.
My biggest fear.
Like for reals, terrified. She even if a Backstreet Boy was in the house and there was a zombie, an alien, she would be like,
fuck you, bro.
See you, bro.
I'd push him at the alien and go.
So let me show you what they found. This is they found this right here. Yeah, right here. In our sorry, wait. I know you want to see our faces. So there you go. A 10th horrifying new species of sea creature discovered with hooked arms and 8 jaws in the ocean. So it's
like an octopus.
Kind of like an octopus without a head. And all of these are teeth.
It's like a sea star with arms.
Yeah.
Or like a, what do you call it? What are they called? Sand dollar with arms.
And teeth.
So what does this have about aliens?
Well, we are out there looking around for
Did it fall
weird shit. No, baby. In the depths of the sea.
Yeah. Listen.
So they're sending like I don't know, a mission down into the mountains of the
I find the ocean far more fascinating than space.
Fascinating or terrifying?
I like the sea more. Like I think it's wild that we have only like explored like 8% of our oceans or some shit. Like dead starfish. Yeah, like I think it's so cool, like the ocean itself, and that there's so much of it that we haven't seen.
But wait, one of the things that we always talk about is if we can go to space, would you go to space? And you always say never. Why?
That sounds awful.
I actually asked Max if she would go to space. If she could go to space, would she go to space? And she was like,
no.
So let me ask you guys, what do you find more terrifying? The emptiness of space or the depths of the ocean?
What terrifying
or fascinating?
Which one do you think is cooler?
Fascinating.
Cooler.
Because like cooler, technically
Space
space.
scares the crap out of me. Yeah, I can't wrap my brain around it. That's the same. Miguel's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. We found out that space is expanding. And I'm like, stop. Like my brain's like, no.
That's why I love it.
I don't understand.
Space. Sorry, we can't say your name, but space scares the crap out of me. I can't wrap my brain around.
Ocean.
I'm with Katie. Oh, what's up, Lori Stoney for the space team?
Lori, I'm betrayed.
Melody.
You can't do Zumba in space.
Yes, you can. Imagine how cool it would be. You would just float around and you could do all the fun moves without getting hurt.
You wouldn't be able to push off.
The ocean is way more terrifying.
But also cooler.
I wonder, like, so you've seen those videos of the fucking giant squid and giant.
Yes, I love it. That I could get, and I have something. Okay, have you guys heard of
Depths of the ocean?
What's it called? It's called like mechanophobia or something like that. And it's basically a fear of man-made objects underwater that you can see, right? So a lot of people get like that. Like if they see,
like terrified of the Titanic.
No. Well, yeah, I guess. But it's more like if you're swimming in a lake and you see pipes in the water, or like if something.
I don't know if this is meant to be a joke, but that's good.
But yeah, so like it's like you see something that somebody's like a human thing that's not supposed to be there in water, and it's literally a phobia. So there's like whole threads on Reddit that are like mechanophobia, submechanophobia, I think it's called. I have the opposite. I love it. I love seeing, like, remember the other day I showed you that like statue of that shark underwater? There's like a lake. It's like one of these lakes, and they have like these horrifying sharks. They have like all their teeth bristling, and it's like a statue in the lake, and it's all like, I think it's so cool.
Why the fuck would anybody do that? That would be terrifying.
I Google those pictures. I love it.
Imagine if you were swimming and you came to see that.
I love it.
Okay.
I have like I would like love to be in the water with like a fake shark.
Guys, wait. Okay, let me. Lori says, I figure it's none of our business what's going on in space.
Let's not
wait.
open any cans of
don't
worms.
you think? Come on, if there's anything out there that is more advanced than us in our solar system, okay? If in our solar system, within the whatever 8 planets,
you can't say if there is. There.
No.
Is.
No, wait.
Oh.
In our solar system,
okay,
that's yet to be determined.
Yeah.
But if there is life that is more advanced than us, so as to potentially posing a threat to us, they would already be here. Like we would already be fucked. Like they would have already been like.
Wait. Not necessarily, because their time could be completely different than ours. Like they could be like the same equivalent to like time to ants is different than time to us, right? Like an ant's lifetime to it seems very long. To us, it's like next to nothing. So an ant can live its entire life in an anthill without ever seeing a human being, right? And then one day it will. So who's to say the aliens just haven't either they don't care about us yet, they're saving us for something. Like it's just
you should just educate yourself a little more on space ants, because
I just think of it. That's how I think of it. I think of as if they are more advanced than us, then they think of us, either they see us as ants or we are as insignificant to them as ants. They were like, don't worry about that fucking solar system.
So
it's
that's
stupid.
exactly what I mean.
Not yet. We'll get to it.
What if?
I'm sweating.
Yeah, just the proximity of
No, just thinking about it.
Anyways. So let's see.
Michelle
do you
said,
scuba dive? I have scuba dived. I don't do it. Like it's not a thing that I do.
Remember us trying to snorkel in Hawaii and just being so scared of sharks?
Yes, but so scuba diving. Okay, so that's scuba diving. I've actually had a.
No, that was snorkeling, was what I just said.
Oh, right. Yeah, scuba diving is when you actually go.
I've never.
Deep. I've done that. That was awesome.
With like a proper guide and stuff. I'd love that. Miguel and I just went with snorkels, and we were too scared.
I have been stung by a jellyfish, and you still can't stop me from spending all the day in the ocean.
Michelle said she's from Alberta, so you will never, ever catch her in the ocean. First and only time a jellyfish touched me, I mad panicked and almost drowned myself getting out. Not a chance. I won't go back in.
Good, Michelle.
Fair.
Good.
I grew up on an island, so I'm used to the ocean.
What if Miguel is an alien? I am an alien. Ah, that's so funny.
I don't think they meant it.
He's a Mexican.
I have something in my finger.
But if they're advanced enough to visit us from another solar system, they would have the capability of manipulating time and space to get to us. Yes, they would have to in order to get to us. So
or
they could
came and they
simultaneously have killed us already and not visited us at all. Oh, see, this is what I love about this subject.
Somehow Ashlyn agreed with both of us.
That just completely messes you up. Anyways, all right, awesome. That was mine. What's your number 2?
I don't like it. Okay. So number 2, I have 2 different things. One of them, okay, these ones I do have an article, but I don't think I need to send them to you. I just had them sent to me.
Well, don't send them to me now. Like,
reference.
what good is you sending it to me now?
Well, if I needed you to share pictures or something, right? Okay, so I have 2. So, first of all, I just want a yes or no answer. If you have a dog,
yeah,
do you?
Whoops, sorry.
Do you let your dog sleep in the bed with you? Just yes or no. Do you let your dog?
This show's getting boring, babe.
Or cat, dog or cat. Do you let your dog or cat sleep in your bed with you?
I hope you're leading somewhere good.
There's 2 very different camps here.
My brother says no.
Of people.
Steph says yes.
Facebook user says yes.
Facebook user, just give us permission to give the thing permission to see your name.
Natalie says he's too big. Yes, her dog weighs almost as much as her. So Ashley says yes, but I hate it. But Natalie, let's the cat sleep with her.
Did you just burp again?
Yeah. But it's a watermelon
Do the Lori, please.
Watermelon burp.
See, Lori? See what we did?
As soon as I got divorced, he was in my bed.
Whoa, what was this? Oh, Sam. Man, Sam's on fire. Did you know Sam broke her finger?
Yeah. Stacking firewood.
Sam, you're a badass.
You are a badass, Sam. Genevieve said,
I just
did. When they were puppies, they both did. Now they have their own beds. Joanna lets her
cats. Yes. Okay, where's this going?
Okay, so there's 2 very different groups, right? There's people that are like, absolutely not. You should not let your pet sleep in your bed with you. And then there's other people, and like I'm talking scientists and professionals.
Okay, give me pros and cons.
Okay, so the main pros and cons. So it again depends what group you're in, because some people say absolutely let your pet sleep in the bed with you. It helps your immune system. It helps your.
You know what else helps your immune system? Sex. You know what happens less often when there's fucking animals in the bed? Sex.
So listen. Being near to and touching your dog actually helps raise your
dog
oxytocin levels, which helps fight depression and anxiety.
Yeah, you know what else helps fight depression and anxiety?
Wait, listen.
Sorry, guys. That's why we put the NSFW thing, not safe for work. Send your kids to bed, grab a drink.
I'm just not even listening to them.
Shit gets rowdy.
So then so some of them say, so there are these health benefits to it. And then some people are like, oh no, your dogs are dirty and your dogs have intestinal parasites.
Yes.
But if you're treating those, if your dog doesn't have fleas, doesn't have intestinal parasites, then that question's moot, which I feel like if you're the type of pet owner that wants your pet in the bed, you're the type of pet owner that deals with your dog's health properly, right? People are like, if you're upset about your dog having dirty feet, wipe your dog's feet. End of problem, right?
Okay, sure, sure.
So there's pros and cons to both. Listen to this. One of the main cons is it's actually I want to say leading. I don't think it's a leading reason, but it is a significant reason for divorce.
No fucking shit.
It's literally
no shit
that people get divorced.
Plus. If you're the kind of owner that takes care of your dogs, and then you're gonna make sure that when your dog licks buttholes every single day, there's a chance and sniffs poops. There is a chance that they contract something on a random day. Plus, anyways, that study that you just shared makes my point better than I ever could.
But yeah, but here, this is the kind of the point that I want to see here.
Candy Bork? Who's Candy Bork? Put Miguel, it's dry in the desert.
I don't get it. Okay, yes.
Yay! Now we can see Jen's name. Yay! What's up?
But yeah, okay. So the reason that this is what I want to ask you guys. What you think. Okay, so when I met Miguel, wait, let me get this out. When I met Miguel, I told him I have 2 dogs. I had Penny at the time and Finnegan, and I said, listen, they sleep in the bed. Finnegan slept in the bed with me for I don't know how old he was when I met you, but since I got him. I need him there. I like having him sleep in the bed with me. The only time in his 12 years of life that he hasn't slept in the bed with me, there was 3 days when we had Max, when I first had Max as a newborn. And so Miguel was kind of like, okay, cool. Like, as long as you leave them on your side or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So my son was talking about this the other day and he was like, what would you do if my dad got rid of Finnegan? Or what would you do? And I was like, I'd divorce him. And Alexi was like, whoa, that's so. And I was like, no, not because he got rid of my dog. but because like not because my dog's gone, but because he knows how much I love my dog, and that would be an awful, cruel, malicious, mean thing to do.
If I was an alien, I could already have gotten rid of your dog and not yet touch your dog.
So, in this situation where spouses are like, I told Miguel when I met him, like I actually might have told you I like my dog more than you, and I always will. Like, and so say later in our relationship, Miguel doesn't want the dogs in the bed, and I still do. What would you guys? Like, Miguel, I should give you credit. You haven't asked me to not have the dogs in the bed. I know he doesn't like it, but I'm not saying that he has. But in those sort of situations,
baby,
who
you are just losing out on the frequency of sex that you could be having.
Can you listen? I hate it when you talk about sex on here.
Well, I hate it when you burp right here, and then I have to smoke it all the time.
Your brother's watching. Your mom watches sometimes. My mom watches sometimes.
Non-safe for work, moms. Loves you. And now YouTube is watching too. Hey, YouTube.
And listen, and also, like, I should point out, like, my teeny tiny little.
All right, so see, nobody asked. Oh, can we please show? Can we please see your dogs to see if they're cute enough? Okay, so Jen says Callie gets bath and has more day spas than. Okay, Jen, that doesn't help me. When I had my dog in 17 years, I did not allow him to sleep in bed because of asthma, allergies, and hair. Oh, gross.
And listen, like, I have to say,
you have a kid, Katie. They know.
Yes. We have to keep talking about it.
Okay.
I should also say, like, I don't let Wasabi eat.
Nobody answered your question.
She's big and hairy and stinky. We tried, and it was so hot we couldn't stand it. Yeah. But yeah, I have clean little wiener dogs. But
okay.
Yeah, you guys.
Nobody answered your question.
They're just laughing at me.
No, they're just like, poor girl.
Totally sleep with Sophie, but she doesn't get to pick which side.
All right. So was there a question there that you wanted me to answer?
Did
you want my opinion?
I just thought it would be funny to get you riled up because you're very sensitive about.
You win. Oh, whoa! What's happening with the camera?
Oh,
you're drunk.
Listen, it's like
you're drunk.
I don't want to look.
What are you drinking?
Jen said when I met Matt, I told him I wouldn't bug him about his smoking, and he couldn't say anything about my coffee drinking. A deal's a deal. If it's okay at the beginning, it's okay for the animal's life.
Yeah, okay. That's the one thing that I decided to give up on while you were explaining your, because you also told me, oh, I may be a little messy right now, but when I live with someone, I'm clean AF because now I got to take that someone in consideration.
My defense, you were neat when I met you, and now you're big.
Yeah, so just fucking pull the trigger.
Listen,
pull the trigger.
We don't want to go down this road.
Hey, it worked. You cleaned the house today.
Genevieve says, I love the pet name Wasabi. Wasabi's name was a mistake, actually.
Excuse me. It was a matter of fate, not a mistake. Yes, thank you.
Miguel wanted to name her Sarabi from the Lion King.
I suggested
and Alexi went Sarabi. And Alexi went, Wasabi?
And I was like, hey, Wasabi's actually really good. Okay, awesome.
Somebody else said, I sleep with my dog. My husband likes the dog sleeping with us.
Well, aren't you lucky, Facebook user?
Should have got me one of them.
All right. Sorry, we can't see your name. That's why we called you Facebook user. And I didn't like your comment. That's why. Your husband makes me look bad. All right. Next story is, okay, check this out. I know our 5-year anniversary or something.
Oh my God.
Proposal. Calm down. Our whatever 5-year proposal. Have we been? No, it hasn't been 5 years since I proposed.
It's been 7 years since you proposed.
Whatever. The anniversary
our
of
our 5th wedding anniversary just passed.
Okay.
Oh no, our 6th just passed.
Irrelevant.
Okay.
The anniversary of the day when I proposed to you just came up, and as Jen duly noted, I am an extremely brave man for carrying a brand new ring through tough mudder to propose to you at the end. Right? Okay. Well, I found a guy that I have to say this is pretty incredible. So let me share my screen here. So this guy decided to go and find his own diamond.
Look at that beard.
For his wife. So
why didn't you?
I know I'm a loser. I literally brought this one to be like, whoa, this guy goes on a 2,000-mile quest with his friend. Wow. I just want to know, what do you do for a living, son? How can you afford to go on a 2,000-mile quest?
Think about it.
With a pickaxe.
Once he buys his gear, what else is he spending his money on?
food, clothes.
You have to do that in real life anyway.
Yeah,
Well, clothes. He's not going to be. He probably has two outfits that he changes. When one's dirty, he goes in the other one.
Oh, you're right.
He's not like vote,
he's the man of the year, of course.
Quest.
This 26-year-old went and dug
Probably saved money on this trip
until he found it. He was so surprised and he was shaking.
It's light yellow with a triangular shape and a sparkling metallic
to the point where he had to have his friend pick it up because he couldn't. He was shaking so hard when he found it. Aww. So there it is. There it is. It's a one of a kind.
It reminds me of the sap from
Jurassic Park. So I just thought that was really cute. Yeah, I was like, man, good job, man.
It's beautiful. What a good,
make me look bad, but whatever. Go ahead.
Listen, did she say yes?
And I wanted so the question that I wanted to bring to you is, had I not proposed to you, how would you have proposed to me? Because let me tell you, you wouldn't have been the first woman, but maybe you would have I don't know, done a better job. Right now, right here in front of us, please share with us, how would you have proposed to the Mexican stallion?
I wouldn't have.
Rude.
To be honest, I don't know. That's not something I ever thought about.
Yeah, well, right now, on your feet, woman.
I would have bought you the biggest burrito, and I would have hit it in the burrito.
Racist.
It's your favorite thing that I could think of.
It is my favorite.
In a El Pastor taco. Well, now
that would have. No. You know what?
You would have eaten it because you would
today I had a burger with meat on it.
You did?
In it.
How come?
Because it was owed to me by the universe.
Craig brought it to you.
Yep. Exactly that. He was late to our meeting,
Whatever.
and so he brought up free Papa's burgers. Could not say no to that.
Natalie confessed.
The poor dude was fighting his way out of the friend zone. Oh, good point.
Do you think?
Ash, good point. Maybe there was a reason he was trying that hard. He didn't maybe have much else to offer.
No, okay, listen, you're not going to go from friend zone to engage.
Well, think about what piece of garbage you need to be to say no to the guy that just went on a 2,000-mile hike.
But I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's steps. Like, if you don't go like, oh, I want to get out of the friend zone. I'm gonna find this bitch a diamond. Like, no, like there's you don't plan the engagement until you're in a relationship.
We should ask him. Jen says, sorry, he'd be away from his lady for too long for my liking. Yeah, see, something else.
You know.
See, that's that level of crazy.
I don't think so. I think it's.
I agree, Ash.
No,
something is odd with that young man.
You know what? I think it's cool because nowadays, like weddings and proposals and everything is very cookie cutter.
Question: have any of you guys? Because I mean, most of the names we have here are women. Have any of you proposed to your man? Which, let me say, I think it's a commendable thing to do, and it is stalker level crazy. Oh yes, Michelle, I don't look so bad anymore.
I think it's him being unique and different. Like, I just think there's so much.
That's another way for,
and like, don't get
another
like,
way of
I
saying,
would like
just
to point
kidding.
out too that you were unique and different, and my ring is unique and different, and I'm grateful for that.
The reason I brought him, calm down. The reason I brought him on was because that's a much bigger deal than me carrying a ring.
But what I'm just saying is like, I think that's.
Lori, I already liked you, but like,
Lori.
You deserve a standing ovation. That's pretty amazing. How did you do it, Lori? Can you please tell us?
If you don't mind.
If you don't mind. I had a proposal plan for Chris. That would have been good.
See, I never got the chance.
Miguel, was it like Monica and Chandler?
Were they both?
When Monica goes to
see, Miguel proposed to me, like, we had only been together 6 months. So I wasn't even thinking, well, I was thinking about it because I wanted to, but like, I wasn't thinking about proposing. But if you had like taken too long, I probably would have.
Steph did. Good job, Steph.
Yeah, that's cool.
And how did you, or Ash, what had you planned? If you don't mind sharing, guys, that'd be awesome.
Melody says,
ha, ha, ha. That might be the only way we get engaged. Living in sin with the... Hey, no, it's totally cool. Yeah, Mel. Think about it. I mean, okay, what are your thoughts as a woman on a woman proposing?
Well, okay, listen, I think it's personal preference. For me personally, I wanted to be proposed to. However, if we had had a discussion.
Why? Please explain.
I don't know. It's just something that I had. It's like the same thing. Like women dream about their wedding. I always kind of wanted to, like, proposing was exciting to me, and like that's what I always wondered. Like that moment. I always wanted that moment of like, like, right. And so, but like, there's absolutely, like, I'm not saying that the man should propose or whatever, but for me personally,
is that what you're saying?
That's what I wanted. I wanted to be proposed to. That's it. And so, yeah, like, I don't know. I think. But yeah, again, if you were like, I don't believe in it, I don't want to do it, but if you want to, I would have. I wouldn't have been like, no. But like, yeah, if we had had a conversation, I would have said like, yeah, I'd like you to.
Yeah. So you would never have done it. Michelle says, my man tells me I can have the party, the dress, but not the paper. LOL. Which, yeah, if you think about it, the paper really doesn't really mean anything. Which is fine with me. His family is crazy East Indian family. It's all about the party and the food. I was gonna say, man, I have friends that are East Indian, and they throw. Like, that's a party.
Wonderful weddings.
That's whole.
So
it lasts for like a week. I asked Joe, want to get married? He said, yes. Bam. Man, I want to know. Okay, can you please check on your phone who Facebook user is? Because this is pretty badass.
Oh, no.
Sam said, I think it's badass. You know who said badass? Our 5-year-old daughter today.
She said badass?
Yeah.
Good for her.
And then I was like, did you just say badass? And she said, Dad, I don't really want to talk about it. I'm like, fuck.
The other day, Max goes, Mom, I have to tell you something. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, sometimes I say the F word in my head. And I was like, okay. And I was like, okay. And she's like, just sometimes it pops into my head. And I'm like, fair. I say it all the time. So I can't. I'm like, okay, that's okay. But, you know, we don't ever say it out. She's like, no, I'll never say it out loud. And then the other day, so that same day later on, she was like standing on the couch and she had kind of like a funny look on her face. And I was like, what? She's like, I just said the F word in my head. And I was like, oh, and she's like, I just did it again.
So Ashlyn says, I plan on putting a ring on his finger, stepmom style. I don't know what that is.
Stepmom. Oh, with the string?
Is that a movie?
Yeah, the movie I watched the other night. Remember when I couldn't breathe? I was crying so
I asked, oh, yeah. I asked him in front of boats at the seawall and him to spend the rest of it. Oh, wow. Well done. This is a great comment right here. I just want to highlight. Melody, it's only a sin if you're not happy. You're married in your hearts, and that's all that matters. You're living the vows. Man, you guys are the best.
I am. Wait.
Lori is sharing the story. I put a log up at Piper's Hill with Paul Stanley, Will You Marry Me, burnt onto it, and took Paul up there at night with hot chocolate and peppermint.
Oh my God, Lori, I love that. I got goosebumps. Not to say that everybody else's wasn't also, but just like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love proposals. I watch proposal videos online all the time. I'm really enjoying this. I feel like I missed some people's proposals because I was looking for the comment. It's Kelsey Cronkite.
Oh, cool. Kelsey, thank you. Now we know. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Cool. Okay, come over here, you little child that says fancy words in her mind. She's a little bit naked, so we can't really show much. But can you please tell him?
Crouch down a little bit so we don't get your cheek.
No, it's all right. Tell them what word sometimes. Well, don't tell them the word, but tell them what happens sometimes in here.
Do you say a bad word in your head?
Yeah.
Which one? Don't say it, but how do you?
What kind of word is it? In your head? When do you say it?
Anytime.
Anytime, just
Papa
for fun?
Papa said you said a bad word today. Do you know what it was?
You said badass, and then you were like, I don't really want to talk about it, Dad.
Yes, brat. Show everybody your wiggly tooth. Get up really close and wiggle your tooth. Look, bring your chin up a little bit.
All right.
Okay, go to bed, you little stinker. I love you.
When you're done your call, Mom, come in my room and
Sure.
snuggle me.
Sure,
Okay,
we'll snuggle you, baby. All right, guys, so check it out. Now is the time to do our giveaway. All right?
No, I still have one more.
Katie, I still have more stories too. I just figured in the middle of it was the best spot.
Jen said we all
Why
say
are you,
Jen
like,
says
proud of me?
we all say it in our heads.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
we did.
Jen, there's more that I missed.
No, baby. There was nothing.
Look, I didn't see what Jen. Go down.
Where?
Go down, not up.
I'm
That's
going down.
Up. That's up. I told Matt that I don't want to get married in the beginning, and he told me he wanted a household and everybody with having the same last name and a united front. My response was, fuck. I have to marry. That's cute.
That's a good point.
And
Good
then
job, Matt.
She said, Chris proposed to me.
Oh, you were right.
on a beach in Hornby with a hand-carved ring holder. Oh, he got a custom ring made based one on I had on my Pinterest board.
Wow, that's some detective level shit.
Ooh, I love effort. Effort to me is just, I love it. Cute, you guys.
All right.
Wait, does everybody know how you proposed to me?
Well, yeah, you share the video every single
yeah, but
year.
I'm not friends with all these people on Facebook.
All these people? How about you're more respectful?
There's a lot of people on there that I'm not friends with.
You mean our beautiful people? Well, maybe what you should do is you should share that video there, and then the people
eyes rolled out of my head. Miguel
didn't know what he was doing.
At the finish. Yeah, right. You bought the ring after 2 months.
Well, maybe I was
dating.
already too invested in it. I'd already spent the money.
I should write a book on how to lock it down. Yeah, and he put the ring in 2 Ziploc bags in a zippered pocket, ran Tough Mudder, 21K and however, 12 obstacles, 15 obstacles.
21
kilometers.
Right. I want to see it.
And he proposed.
Yeah, right. Where's the ring?
At the end. No,
Kelsey
they
asks.
mean the video.
Oh.
Can I show it on my phone?
No, it's going to be bad. No?
I think it'll do the trick. I just shared
Okay,
it.
while you find it.
I know exactly where it is because I just shared it to Kayla. Okay, which one should I show them? There's 2. We have it on. We had it
the
on.
The best one.
So somebody was wearing a GoPro and then somebody had it on.
Sure.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. This is the better one.
Why don't we just show it?
Okay.
So we had just finished.
Oh, no. There you go. And then we actually have another view, which I like because then you can see everybody on our team went in for a big hug. It's loud, sorry. Wait.
I feel like I got bitch slapped with that.
It's Lenny Kravitz. So also, you see this girl, where, this side? This girl here that's jumping and screaming. And look, wait. Aww. So the girl jumping.
Wait. Those were all members of Driven.
Yeah.
Those were all members of Driven that went with us to do Tough Mudder. We did it all as a team, and only one of them knew that I had the ring.
The girl that was wearing she's the first one in the hug.
She actually went she helped me go shopping for it.
Yeah. So damn it, what was I saying?
How else
before you interrupted me? Oh, the girl jumping. So it's our friend Ray Lynn, but I had met her one time before when I was very drunk on New Year's Eve. The day that Miguel and I started dating, I met her. And so we didn't know them very well. Like we know them now. We've hung out with them a lot since, but that was our first time meeting Isaac, her husband. And everybody's always like, oh my God, that girl, your friend is so excited. And I'm like, the best part is that we barely knew her then, but she was just so stoked. She was on our team, obviously, but she was just so stoked to be there and to be a part of it.
Proposals are just kind of exciting.
I'm like that. If I saw a proposal in real life, if I never knew who they were, I would sob my heart out. Yeah, she's Monique's friend. Monique is the one that kind of brought her in.
All right, cool. So giveaway?
Wait. Genevieve wants me to write a book and send her a handsome BC boy. Can I just say quickly that I am a matchmaker? The one couple that I have set up together are married and have 2 children. So,
Katie, listen, you cannot take any credit for that.
I do take credit for that.
What did you do to hook me?
Not you.
Well, that's what you said.
I can't take credit for that. I told you that I didn't want to be with you. That's what I did.
0 credit. You were a silly credit. Young girl going through life.
Are you kidding?
Yes. No, I'm very serious. I knew exactly what I wanted.
I don't want to get.
That's why I picked it. That's why I picked you like that. As soon as I.
Because you were like, what a silly, annoying
figure it
girl.
out. Yeah, I was like, oh,
wrong.
That one.
I did it.
Anyways.
No, I was. He was.
So okay. So
she's so buff.
Anyways, fine. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna write a book.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. So I was having morning sickness moment when my husband asked me.
Oh,
Well, that's very nice of him.
cute.
Now you remember the date with a good heart. So check this out.
I
Okay.
think we should do the giveaway at the very end. And
Yeah?
force them
All
to
right,
listen
all
to
right,
all our
all right.
stories.
Cool. Whatever. Your turn then.
Mm-hmm.
We only
Okay.
have like 10 minutes.
Originally, my question involved 5 things, but I'm gonna shut it down to 3 to save for time because I think it's hard to do 5. So I popped up on my Facebook a while ago, and I was like, "Ooh, this is such a good question to ask people. What are your 3 desert island movies?" So if you knew that you were going to be stuck on a desert island that obviously had a video player and TV, what's the 3 movies that you would bring with you that you could only watch for the rest of your life? This is a question from
man.
The Office. If you guys have seen The Office, it's normally 5 questions,
That's hard.
or 5 things, but we're going to say
So
3.
basically, these are 3 movies that
You could watch over and over again that you'd be okay with. Like basically, it's kind of like your top 3 favorite movies. But like, you know how sometimes people have favorite movies that they like watch once or twice, and it's not a movie that you watch all the time because it's like Clockwork Orange. Like it's hard to watch. You don't want to watch it, but it's like they love the story, right? No, I'm talking the movies that you will like that you watch every year that you keep going back to. And like, what are those 3?
Oh,
so
man.
Ashlyn has hers. Jane
Whoa.
Eyre, The Deadlands,
wait.
and The Warriors.
That was crazy fast.
She was ready. I don't know what The Deadlands or The
Ashlyn-
Warriors is.
I think you're an alien. That's my
Lisa
god.
was
What?
ready. Twilight, Dirty Dancing.
My god, how do you guys know?
Ashlyn says, Back to the Future.
Monique,
How to Lose
300.
a Guy in 10 days. In 300. Wow. Ashlyn.
You guys.
Sorry. No offense to A Clockwork Orange. I'm just saying. It's not a feel-good
Princess
movie.
Bride, Love Actually.
Yeah. So my number one, 100%, you know what it would be.
Jurassic Park.
I never get sick of Jurassic Park. I watch it probably 3 times a year. It's so good. Back to the Future.
What's that, Kate?
Back to the Future Batman. Is that a movie?
Back to the Future,
Batman.
Batman 1989.
The 19. All right.
So the original Michael Keaton one.
Oh.
Gone in
I
60
like
seconds.
the George Clooney Batmans, I think. That's the one with like Jim
Those
Carrey.
are like technically the worst.
Those are the ones that I think they're the most entertaining with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Yeah, those are the best.
What?
No,
What?
Danny DeVito is the Penguin? Who's the Batman?
Yeah, baby,
I'm not a
you're
DC
just
person.
hurting yourself right now.
Who's that?
So
Who's-
talk about your movies, please.
Okay. Jurassic Park. Maybe Into the Shadows.
Oh,
And
what is it?
maybe Dirty Dancing?
No, please go.
Or
I'll give you a massage in a bit.
Unbreakable?
Okay. Unbreakable. Did you just?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Sam has Hook.
Sam! Do you guys see
No,
my...
that's a different movie.
Jurassic!
Jurassic.
You guys see my,
No,
my
regrets.
Jersey Shore come out?
And
Stone?
Gone in 60 Seconds.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Hey, it gets lonely on an island. I get it.
Lord of the Rings. Euro Trip and fish. Oh, yeah, but Lord of the Rings. Are you talking like all 3 movies are one?
No, you can only pick one.
Yeah, but.
No yabbits.
Big with Tom Hanks. Oh man, this is hard. Okay,
I can guess yours.
no, you can't.
Yeah, I can. Let me guess yours. Rocky? Right? Conan?
Which one? There's 2 Conans, and which Rocky?
I want to say Rocky 1. Rocky 2?
Rocky 4 is my favorite Rocky, although technically Rocky 2 is.
Whatever. A Rocky movie, a Conan movie, and I'm going to say Star Wars Episode 6.
Star Wars Episode 6 for sure.
I know you.
Yeah,
So
but
fucking
wait.
well.
You know what my choices are built around? Escaping that fucking island. Because I want, like, the reason why I want
You
Rocky
need
and
some
Conan
Sylvester
is,
Stallone
yeah,
movies.
so that I can be like, I'm not giving it. Yo, Adrian, I
Don't-
did it.
Please don't do the speech he does to his son in Rocky 4. Miguel,
Man, that's such a good speech. And it's
how
not Rocky 4,
many
Katie.
times I watch?
Embarrassing.
I don't know. I've seen. I don't even know.
Let me tell you something you already know.
Miguel, I've heard this speech so many times. He said that speech more times than he said "I love you" to me. I love Tina Fey.
There you go. All right, cool. Those were
right?
good.
That's a good
That was
thing
yours?
To think about. Of course, that was mine.
All
the funny,
I'll give you
funny
that.
and interesting ones
hey,
are mine.
No, hey, what?
You know what we should do at the end? At the end, we should vote to see who had the best story.
Everybody would just side with you.
No, it motivates us to really
All right,
look for good
fine.
stuff. Okay, you guys have to tell what you have to pick which story you think was the best.
We should up the ante. We should eventually, we should think about this, and you should have after a month, you should have a consequence that you pay if you lose, and I should have a consequence.
Reverse bets.
No, this is not a reverse bet.
That's
it's
a
just a
reverse
standard bet. Who's gonna win?
We're betting on who's gonna have the better story. Okay, hurry up.
Oh, what? My turn?
Yeah,
okay, great. So it's 9:20 though. Okay, let's power through this one. So I thought this one would make you feel good.
This one's getting my bangs are getting bigger.
Let me share my screen.
Look at my frizzy hair. It's drying, air dry.
This is, so check it out. A grandma turns 90.
Oh, I love
and she has a princess themed birthday party.
Bless her heart.
Yeah. She got a crown.
It took 90 years to look.
It took 90 years to look this good on her shirt. She's just look at her adorable smile. And she had a tutu, cake, balloons.
Gima, they call her.
Yeah.
Look at me, it's making me cry.
Oh my God, you're crying.
Oh.
Anyways, look at her.
She has such a good family.
Yeah, I just thought that was such
Look
a
at her
good,
happy face.
such a good story.
We have a family friend who just turned 100 and got a letter from the Queen because she lives in England.
How cute is that? I just thought
so cute.
That's awesome. Just so you guys know, the process that we go through the process that I go through when finding these stories to share with you guys, I always look for stories that are, that at least there's gotta be either funny or really interesting or uplifting, like that one. And I just thought that one I would just share because it's just a make you feel good story.
That is a make you feel good story. Somebody said, when are we gonna make Miguel try all the Canadian candies? Miguel's lived in Canada for over 20 years, so he's tried all the Canadian candies. Trust me, he orders them from 7-Eleven every day.
I only order one kind.
Kit Kats and sour candies or gummies and peanut M&Ms. But you order Kit Kats all the time. The almond Kit Kat or the hazelnut Kit Kat.
So
Zach Morris is trash, even though my bangs are...
Michelle, what do you mean? By all the Canadian candies, I don't feel like you have the taste palette that we enjoy.
I would say we should make me try the Mexican candy, but I'll cry the whole time. I don't like Mexican candy.
Now that's a story.
I'll eat 100 pinguinos.
That's a video worth watching.
But that's it.
All right, cool. Giveaway, because we are at 14% and 7 minutes left. So I wonder, is any of these? So let me show you my screen.
I feel like I'm hunched over.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, you're really hunched over.
You guys like my shirt?
What does it say? It
says training to lift Christmas spirits.
Oh, ha ha.
I love Christmas.
All right, cool. So
it's so hard to know where to put it because the camera's back.
That's what he said. Okay, so here are the names of everybody that commented on that post. Hopefully you can see them. And that was the post that we made here in the group to say, hey, 28 days free. Now, I don't think any of these peeps are watching right now, which just makes me kind of not want to give anything to them. But I promise that
we could also add a few from people.
But I promised that we would do it anyway.
I tried for you guys.
So we're gonna click. Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah. Where do I click?
Wait. You click wherever. But wait. Okay. So you guys that are attending here, please tell us. Should it be the first pick that wins? Or should we do the first two lose and the third one actually wins? You call it, please.
Somebody says Noah's here. Oh, and Adam's here too.
Noah's here. Noah, we can't see your name because it's it's okay. It's just that I just want to tell him because otherwise it looks like we don't know.
Lori, I love you too.
Okay, so awesome that Noah's here and Adam is here.
I said that.
Why are you so quiet, Adam?
Because you don't let him talk.
You don't come out and support your Mexican bro.
Lori says
Lori says first pick.
First pick.
Okay, Lori.
Yeah, Ashlyn's
Second.
first pick.
Okay,
All right, let's do it.
Fine. All right, you heard it. Here it goes. Wait. Gotta share this. Okay. Those are all the names, believe it or not. So click. First one.
Drum roll.
Wow.
I scared my dog.
There you go, Adam. How
Yeah,
cool is
yeah,
that?
dog.
Wow. And look at that. He came in like Justin, like, hey, now I was late, but I'm here. All right. Well done. So, Adam, one of our, someone from our team will reach out to you, but yeah, man, you should be here more often. You should be like, hey, Miguel,
happens.
what's up?
Look what happens
What's
when
up,
you show
bro?
up.
I got you. Because, yeah, congratulations, Adam. That was awesome. Today was fun.
Yeah.
Did I tell you it would be or what?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Sam, that good. What's up?
Listen.
Guys.
What is
What?
this?
Oh,
This is a
I don't know.
horrifying.
Oh, that's from, it's a comment that came from,
Block it. That's awful. Report.
somebody's making weird comments from YouTube. So,
Put user
block
in
user.
timeout. Yeah,
Block user.
Fuck you. Oop. Sorry, I get really defensive.
Somebody made a, what do you call that type of comment?
a slur.
Yeah, not racial.
Can they
slur.
see it unless we share it?
No.
Okay, good. I'm glad you guys didn't see that. That's
Somebody.
awful.
So we just blocked them and kicked them out. It wasn't part of the group. It was from YouTube. So
I was excited because I saw the first part of it and it looked like it was going to be positive.
I know, but they're out, kicked out of here. All right, guys, love your faces. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will drink the rest of the beers.
Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, and I'm putting my sweaty armpit right on you, baby.
Don't.
Hey, when I proposed to you, did you know this was part of the deal?
No.
Well, too bad.
I want
Love
a
you.
divorce.
Say goodbye, friends. Goodbye.
Bye.